Welcome back to State Champs. I'm Savannah Ciavata. We go back to Battle Creek for the Division III baseball final at Bailey Park. Madison Heights Bishop Foley taking on Bridgman in our Metro PCS High School Highlights.
This is our day today. We worked hard all year long. Be at your best. It's a great day. Great guys. Great.
Madison Heights Bishop Foley, state semifinalists a year ago, in position for the school's first baseball state title. 38-3, the Ventures first on the board. Runner on second for the senior hitting close to 600 on the year, Dan Zukowski. This cannon all the way to the wall and right will give Zook a stand-up triple. Luke Ortel in easily, they added another run to go up 2-0. Hailing from the southwest side of the state, Bridgman making their state champs debut. Bottom half of the first, a pair of runners aboard. Alex Wells drops one in, Brad Montana cross. The Bees also added another to knot the game at 2. But back came Foley, top 2. Bases juiced for the senior Brad Schalk, and his ground ball with eyes will find daylight. John Noodles Sheehan is home. Ventures lead at 3-2. Same inning. Bases still loaded up. This next guy is considered one of the top junior catchers in the state and a surefire Mr. Baseball candidate next year. Brett Sundee with the infield single. That scores Ortel. The D1 recruit went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Foley up a pair. Just some absolute clutch 2-out hitting for the Ventures. The next batter, Jeff Schalk. He delivers. His twin brother Brad and Zukowski are in. Bishop Foley drops 5 in the third to go up 7-2. On the mound for Foley, the senior Zukowski, 11-1 on the year. He went 6 innings here, buckling Cameron Reeves' knees for one of his 6 swipes. We go to the top of the third. Foley trying to pad that lead. Runner at second, freshman Garrett Schilling with the blooper. Noodles Sheehan will cross safely. Check this fact. The Ventures wind up outscoring their playoff opponents a whopping 112-6. Brad Schalk would enter the game in the bottom of the 7th and close it out. This fly ball will end it. Their season-long mission fulfilled. Madison Heights Bishop Foley wins their first state crown. 8-2 the final.
It's great knowing that we just set a new goal for Bishop Foley. Having the first state title there is just great. It's just great.
Now let's find out if the Bishop Foley girls soccer team can capture another soccer state trophy. It's been 8 years. They were taking on Lansing Christian in Williamston. The 4th-ranked Ventures in black would get on the board 7 minutes into the contest. Rachel Sherman attempting to find Lauren Cross, somehow through 3 defenders. The sophomore Cross gets a foot on it and into the net. 1-0 Foley. Lansing Christian coming in undefeated at 20-0. Later in the half, first-team All-State freshman Christy Gomez with a shot that ricochets off Rachel Fisher's hands and into the goal. We were tied at 1 apiece. More titles than anyone, Foley going for a state record 12th girls soccer state championship. Great chance before the end of the half. Ashley Adominis finds Cross, but her shot sails up and over. It was 1-1 at the break.
But guys, we gotta play. We have to gut it out. Tired or not, we gotta gut it out. Okay? It starts with starting to play our game. We're kind of falling into that.
To the second half. Both teams with equal opportunities. This is Foley off the free kick. Another first-team All-Stater. Sophomore Morgan Kuzemska's shot off the mug of Lansing Christian's keeper Kaylee Biteworth. The Pilgrims would respond just a few minutes later. Kate McDowell lets one fly, but gobbled up by the first-team All-Stater Fisher. Still a 1-1 game. The Ventures get insurance courtesy the senior first-team All-Stater and Adrian College-bound Erin Weedy. Her 18th of the year into the strings. And that would be your game winner. Madison Heights Bishop Foley goes on to win 2-1, the Ventures' 3rd state title this decade. And finally, back to Battle Creek for the Division II baseball title game. St. Clair fans fired up, and why not? Number 1 all season, the Saints in hopes of capturing their first ever baseball state title, taking on Grand Rapids Christian. 32-1 on the season, the Saints making noise in the bottom half of the second. Runner on third, GR Christian's Alex Vandeloos's pitch is wild. Jeremy Carroll gallops home, 1-0 Saints after 2. The MAC Blue Champs riding that momentum into the third. Leading off, this is Tyler Mott. A mammoth blast into the gap all the way to the wall. Stand-up triple for the sophomore. He went 2 for 3 on the afternoon. 2 batters later, the cleanup hitter Tyler Butland with the single to left, and that would score Mott. St. Clair increasing its lead to 2. Then later, with runners on the corners for the senior catcher Scott Young, he comes through with the single to right. They would add 1 more in the inning. After 3, St. Clair up 4-0. And as he's done all season, Jacob Cronenworth was able to focus when needed and get the job done in a jam in the 6th. That is until David Plymert is sent home for excessive window shopping. Jacob had 4 Ks on the night. Cronenworth would deliver a complete Game 3 hitter, here allowing the Toronto Blue Jay draftees setting it short to end the ballgame. St. Clair wins its first baseball state championship and just the second in any sport. Final score, 4-1. The high school highlights are presented by Metro PCS.
Wireless for all!